And hello YouTube, this is my C++ Minecraft clone. Usually we do 3 hours of stream. Today we'll do probably 1 hour or 2 hours, we'll see. I started a bit late because I was waiting for my internet to get fixed, and I think it's finally solved. Twitch will not have any issues, most likely. Bitrate looks to be perfect. I'm so happy. Bitrate looks to be perfect. At the start, we'll do a summary of what happened in the previous stream, and then we'll decide what we're going to do in this stream. And then at the end of the stream, we'll do a summary of what happened in this stream. And so what happened in the previous stream? In the previous stream, yo, what's up? The Lucas 9D. In the previous stream, we finally finished the redstone dust. We can put it however we want. And we can give it a different power level. That's pretty much it. We also tried to put the torch. So to have the torch give out power and remove power, but it became too complicated. And I decided it would be best to leave it for some other time. And I always forget to open up Minecraft for reference because it's really helpful. While Minecraft is loading, we also were thinking on what to do from here on out. And we had a couple ideas. We could have done the piston, the inventory. Like, there were many ideas we went through as something we could do from here on out, because I got stuck giving signal and removing signal to redstone dust. Because the issue was when the redstone dust goes up. This is my issue. It complicates this a lot. And also, like, we saw how redstone dust it ignores the redstone torch. Whereas in the original Minecraft, it doesn't ignore it. Here, if I place the torch, it actually connects with it. So like, it gets quite complicated, and I got scared because the code started becoming really messy. Yo, hello, what's up? How long have you been working on this? On this project, about 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I don't know. Hello, Elemental Magic card game. The solution is to use ID RIS2. What do you mean? So trying to... Hello, you horse? I don't get you. So I got scared from trying to give signal to redstone and to remove it. I got scared from doing that. Like, it's a bit too difficult for me. And I thought to myself, C++ and Rails is hard to learn. No, it's not. It's not hard. Depends on who's learning it. But for starting out, it's much better to use high-level language, a game engine, something like that, to keep it simple. And in this stream, we need to decide in what direction what are we going to focus on from here on out. I want to fully implement redstone and to have redstone contraptions, and we're doing pretty good as of now. Like, it's been 2 or 3 weeks since we started this project, and we already have this redstone dust. And it's better than my Java clone. The redstone dust, like placing and removing it, we're already doing a lot better than the Java clone. And because we also have this custom block outline, like, this is a huge game changer, because from here we can target these once at the further back. MC Horse's nickname, your voice similar to this guy's voice. I don't know who that is. But here in my Java clone, like if I compare my Java clone from my C++ clone, here my Redstone is a bit worse. Like it has issues. Like here it doesn't connect. They don't connect. If I put it like this, then it connects. Like it's very buggy. And if I give it signal, like it stops to here. It doesn't continue on. Like it's very buggy since this is one of the many other features I tried to do. Like I went too far with this clone. Here the goal was to have just survival, and I achieved survival. Like you have zombies and skeletons, you can mine, you can survive, there's day and night, there's lighting, etc. I managed to do survival, and I tried and I decided to continue it, the project, and that's a big mistake because it's too much for a single developer. I bit off more than I can chew. And here, that's why I decided for this C++ clone to just focus on Redstone, since I'm a programmer and for me Redstone is more fun. Hey, how are you? I'm fine. Doing great. I'm especially happy since we solved the issue with the internet. Now Twitch is doing brilliantly, man. Like I really love how, like here, look at it. Excellent connection. Bitrate 5000. It's doing so well, man. It's doing so well. And like before it was struggling a lot. And the issue was with the internet service provider. Yeah, I have a chat overlay. When you finish this project, you think Minecraft wrote in C++ and using Railweb will be more optimized than original? Well, we have unfair advantage. One unfair advantage is we're using C++. If we ignore Minecraft Bedrock, if we compare with Minecraft Java, since who plays Bedrock? Well, there are people that play it, but most people prefer Java. Like I love Java. And well, the unfair advantage is we have C++, and the other unfair advantages is that we only have Redstone. We are all in on implementing Redstone. That's another unfair advantage from Minecraft. Even though they have a big team, even though they have millions of dollars that they can use to improve their project, my unfair advantage is that I just need to focus on Redstone, and the other unfair advantage is I don't have the expectation of a big fan base like they do. Like I am completely free to fail, doesn't matter if I do mistakes. I don't have to worry about it's not working properly for players. Like I have a lot of unfair advantages that I can, if I go all in on them, will stand out and will be able to do this long term. Because if my project doesn't stand out and and if we flop, like I don't see us continuing long term. Like I want this project to continue. And that's why my idea was to focus just on Redstone. And once we have Redstone fully working, then to do my own project that's heavily inspired by Redstone. That's the idea. That's the idea. That's why I'm doing just Redstone. I think Bedrock has the bigger player base since it's the console and mobile version. I got world generation and textures on my C++ Minecraft clone. Nice. Let's see now. Where should we go from here? That's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering for this stream. On what we should focus on. We have the rest. One idea. Like here is our options. Here are the options. One option is to simplify Redstone as of now and have it be just like this on one level. To not let Redstone go like up and down like this. To not go up and down because it complicates it. Like once we solve this, to give signal when it's like this, then to move to this where it goes up and down. And here for some reason it stops. Why does it stop? I don't know. Didn't expect you will stream today. Me as well. I thought I wouldn't be able to stream today, but as it turns out, the network is doing fine. Like, I think the network improved a lot. Like here, bitrate 5000, connection excellent, and we have about an hour to use. And I was like, yeah, I think we can do it. I think we can do it. And that's why I started the stream. I think we can do it. But it's not only to start, we also need to do something. It's not just to start, we need to think of something. So this is, what are our options? One option is this, as I mentioned, to simplify Redstone to be like this, to not let it go up and down. So we can give it signal and remove signal. The other options is to move to the components, because we don't need redstone dust to play around with components. That's the other option. That's the other option. What else? If we decide to do components, what could we pick? Let me think about it. First, redstone dust. Redstone dust. Well, I have the visualization of redstone dust. Yeah, we could focus on redstone dust. Yeah, we could do this option. We could do it. Because every contraption uses redstone dust. Every contraption uses redstone dust. Because if we implemented the piston, like, we will not be able to use it for anything. What are we going to use just the piston for? It will be kind of useless. Yeah, I think we should focus just on the redstone dust. My other idea, I'm back. Your game has improved a lot. Thank you, man. Yeah, my other idea was to do minecarts. That was my other idea. I can't distinguish them. Nice. My other idea was to do minecarts. Since they kinda use redstone. Like, to do the visualization of the rails. I could do that for sure. It's easier than redstone dust. And if I did this, the interesting thing is they can get powered. You could do the lever or door instead. But this looks... No, this is original Minecraft. Don't get it twisted. This is the original Minecraft. This is the clone. This is the clone. Like, I don't want stolen valor. This is the clone. Like, chill, guys, chill. This is just original Minecraft. Let's see these redstone powered ones. The redstone powered ones. Detector rail. Powered rail. Yeah, the powered rail. Let's look at the powered rail. If we give it signal, I really want... This is the other option. We could do the rails. We could do the rails. Let's power them. And if we have here powered ones as well, would they get powered? Yeah, they still get powered. How far do they get powered? Is it like redstone dust where you have a limit of like 15 block distance? Is it the same? Let's increase the distance here. Let's increase the distance and see if we still get it powered. You are wrong. Oh yeah, the redstone dust. Oh my god. Yeah, redstone dust is powering it. Yeah, my bad. Okay, so here, do we have the limit here then? Do we have the limit here? Let's do F3. It just says it's powered. It doesn't show a powered level. Let's see how far it can go like this. Now we reached the limit. How far is this limit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9 rails. So they do have a limit. But how do they know the limit? That's interesting. Because the block state doesn't have any indication that we've reached the limit. It just says if it's powered or not. So here, if I remove this rail and I place a new one, how does it know it's the 9th one? It's the last one that can get powered. What's the difference when we place it as a neighbor of this one and as a neighbor of this one? Because this one doesn't get powered. They need to go back and see to the power source and count down how many they have been. Like there isn't another way, because this block state doesn't indicate what power it has. The power rail maybe counts as source. Yeah, sure. Let's say this counts as source, but why doesn't this get powered? F3i, copy its server-side block data to clipboard. Oh, yo, let's look at in the notepad. Set block, powered rail, powered, shape. No, we don't have that information. That's interesting. There is a mode that shows the redstone power. Maybe check powered one. Your mockery voice kind of sounds like a nod. I don't get it. The only way this rail could know if it should get powered is to go back and look at the source. So if I place another source here, now when I place a rail here, it just sees here there's a source. Just talk like you mock me. Don't worry about it, Maskeli. Don't worry about it, Maskeli. It works similar to leaf blocks. I think they measure distance between nearest log block. Okay, we could... It works to decay. We could install a texture pack, resource pack, or a mod that displays the redstone signal. I think that would be of help. Just like in chat somebody said. Let's see, do we have an option for that? Here we can look at edit, and here we should have mods. Download mods. You need to install compatible mod loader. Would you like to do so? Yeah, which mod loader should we pick? Neoforge, Forge, Fabric, Quilt, Light Loader. Maybe Neoforge. Which one is the best? Maybe Neoforge. I like Fabric. Yeah, I think Neoforge. Fabric should work on or Forge. Okay, we have 2 people for Fabric. Let's do Fabric. I say Fabric or Forge. Yeah, okay, let's do Fabric. let's do Fabric. And let's see what options we have. Let's search for redstone. Multimeter. Do we have images here? Internet redstone. Redstone editions. No. We need indication. And thought, why can't I just use this as a die? No. Random tick. Wireless redstone. More useful copper. Fabric, Forge. It is up to what mod you are using. What's up, Wix? Is Twitch alright? Because we did some changes. Is Twitch alright? I hope so. Search for like resource packs. Let me find the mod. Search redstone signals. More debug. Oh, we have here CurseForge as well. Search for signals, redstone signals. Let's search for signals. Interactive blocks, no. Search, I think texture is for it. Okay, let's search for texture. Yeah, resource packs, let's do that. Download packs, okay. Here maybe we can do it. Yeah, maybe here. Redstone twigs. Improve your redstone experience. It makes hidden block states visible. Okay, let's just add it. We'll look at that in game. Select for download. What's this? Redstone torch backport? No. Redstone twigs. Yo, yes. Let's download this. And what's this? Display overlaid to your favorite resource packs. Let's download it. Doesn't matter. Yeah, alright. He's so happy. Railgun redstone pack. Yeah, I'll check that. Yeah, railgun. Display the block state. Okay, yes. That's perfect. 3D redstone wires. Was this? Oh, that's cursed, man. That's so cursed. 3D rest. Oh, it has an overlay. Okay, let's download it. Is there, bro? You don't need like 5 and 1 is fine. You can have multiple. Yeah, sure. I'll just download them once. We'll switch between them. I won't have options. Okay, let's just download these. Review and confirm. Okay, we are loaded. Let's launch. Single player, redstone. Oh, we need to load it first. Can we load it from here? Yes. Incompatible. Made for an older version. Redstone twigs. We don't mind. Let's do this one. Done. And let's put redstone dust. Maybe we need to enable it. Right? What do I need to do? You don't need to restart. All versions also work most of the time. Let's go back. Options, resource packs. Place redstone torch. Okay, let's place redstone torch. Oh, some of them need mods. Bummer. Oh, I get it. Yeah, but it's just for the redstone dust. That's boring. We already know the state of the redstone dust. I wanted to see for the rails, because they don't have power level. Here they have a power level, which is what we see here, but we don't have it here, since it doesn't have it in the block state. I was just curious how they do this. Try other packs. Let's do other packs. Let's remove this. This is high contrast. I don't have the other ones. Rails don't have power level. I think they don't have something like that. Yeah. Okay, I'll just keep the rails. Because I was curious on how do they manage to do this. When you place this, they know how far the source is. Because here, if I place a new source, now all of a sudden, all of these get powered. You can place like 30 rail and put a redstone torch in middle. Let me think about it. me think about it. I think if we add the rails, it will help us implement the redstone signal, this part. Because the rails will be simpler. That's why I am focusing on the rails. They'll be simpler. They'll be simpler to do. Actually, as I think about it, because right now you're powering one direction. Yeah, sure. If I place it here, it will power backward and forward, and it will cover bigger distance. Yeah, like sure, like that it's all right. Let's see now. It's accurate what you're talking about. Here, the other thing is rails can also go up and down. That's the other thing. Have you seen the obfuscated Minecraft release? No, I haven't. I don't have interest in it. It can also go up and down. And what's the block level? Ascending north. Let me think about it. Should I decide to do the rails? That's what I'm thinking. It is hard-coded as part of the redstone tech. My theory, the power rail becomes a source block and power rails connected. Okay, sure, but why isn't this a source then? Why doesn't this power this one? Because it's because of the distance of the redstone torch. So when you replace this one, it still has power. But if you replace this one, it doesn't have power because probably it goes backward and finds a source. And it's like, okay, the distance is enough. Maybe it's like that. And actually, maybe even all of these need to do that check. Can these rotate? No, they cannot rotate. So it makes it simpler to do them. And actually, can I place them like... Oh yeah, I can place them like this. Sure. I think if we do rails, it will help us do the redstone dust. I think it will help us. Torch is the source, not the rail. Yeah. I think we should do rails. Thoughts? I think we should do rails. Wix, how is Twitch connection? Is it like a 6-minute delay? Like yesterday, people on Twitch were like sharing that on Twitch is like a very big delay. That it is like 25 seconds. I think there is hidden variable checks. How much connections? Yeah, I'm pretty sure my problem is not solved with the network because still here I have dropped frames from the network and here the bitrate is very bad. So like half the frames get dropped. Like I most likely it's still not solved. Most likely. Yeah. It's still bad. Yeah, my bad, guys. I thought it was solved. My bad, guys. I got good connection for a moment and I was like... No, I didn't set any delay. I didn't set any delay. But doesn't matter. We'll continue on. Let's do the rails. I think it will be fun implementing the rails. And I'm sorry for Twitch. I thought it was solved. I think the rail next to the torch is on level and then every other rail next to it is given descending value. No. There's no descending value. Maybe a mod like more debug. Maybe there's no descending value. There's descending value for redstone dust. Because it has like a power level, like this thing. Here it has descending value. But for the rails, there isn't something like that. If you look at the top left, the power level, there isn't something like that. And that's interesting to me. And it will be a hint for us on how to solve the rest on this, I'm sure of it. Can you just read Minecraft code? Why are you trying to figure out like this? It's like when solving a math problem. Can't you just look at the solution? It's like I'll be learning nothing if I just look at how they do it. Like, where's the fun in that? Let's see now. Let's do a git commit before we implement the Rails. Let's do a git commit. Did we make any changes? Yeah, I think we just made an attempt for the torches. I think we just made an attempt for the torches. I need to name it something. I need to name it something. This is redstone torch implement. Redstone torch draft. Nobody will read this. Let's commit it. How would you do the Rails without thinking about Minecraft? Well, first we need to do the visuals, and that's the easy part. The visuals are easy because there's because the redstone dust visuals were a lot harder. The redstone dust. This was a lot harder to do. Way harder. So the Rails will be very easy to do. Very easy. And as I think about it, having an inventory would be nice. I would like to have an inventory, but whatever. Let me think about it. Let's look at the block bench models for the Rails. Rail. Block state item block rail JSON. Yeah, this is it. This is the rail, and probably you can rotate it. Hello creeper, what's up? What's up? And what else? Yeah, let's go inside of the blocks. Rail. We're not inside of the block now. Rail. Damn it. Figure it out yourself. Now you're looking at the solution. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm confused. Rail corner. I'm just getting the assets. This is a rail corner. Rail curved. This is maybe a template. Rail flat. And this is maybe a template. He's just looking at models. Yeah, don't worry about it. Rail raised. What other models there? There are too many models, man. Another raised rail. Activator. Okay, this is activator, detector rail, and powered rail. Yeah, let's just focus on the rail. Let's just focus on the rail. So this model, yeah, working on rails. And this rail and this rail. Yeah, these are templates. This is towards the south. And this is towards the north. Turn up and flat. And this is curved. And this is flat. Yeah, let's do the rails. Let's do the rails. Yeah, that would be fun. I think that would be perfect. So this is block type rail. Okay, just rail. Let's implement it. Why is Discord showing like this? Yeah, okay, it's just the pink. I got distracted. Let's add the block. Going to have Flower rail. No flower rails. I can place blocks now. We don't. No flower rails. That's a good one. Let's copy something simple like the stone. And let's call it rail. And here, what will be the JSON name? Let's open the here skeleton rails. What do you mean? Rail JSON. So all of these ones, then the template ones, and that's about it. Let's open them up. Okay, nice. And we'll start with the rail JSON, which uses rail flat. Rail flat, this thing. We could call it just rail flat. Yeah, let's do this. Rails mode of skeletons would be cool. Yeah, we need the JSON file. So where do we put them? In resource models here. And let's just copy the poppy. And here rail flat. Let's do rail flat and let me think about it. Here rail flat JSON. Let's copy it. Paste it here. And we need a texture. So it's this one. It's this texture. Like this. And we need to copy it and put it in the cube mesh pool. Cube mesh pool here. We need to give it a texture. So let's open up Aspirite. We need to actually yoink a texture from a particular source. Where is the rail? Oh, let's just look at the texture resources. Where? Minecraft. Textures. Block. Rail. Let's do rail. These are all of the textures. It's really late for me. Wish you good luck. Sometimes I'm thinking about learning more about coding so I can be more helpful, but it's art, bro. No, don't worry about it, Maskeli. Bye, Maskeli. Thank you for being here, even though it was late for you. Don't worry about the coding. What do you think? Oh, come on, man. Like, what are you on about? You're trying to get me in trouble. Yeah, bye, Maskeli. Now let's use the texture. Let's do RGB color. Hello, what's up? Windows Defender. Cool name. GG for 800 followers on Twitch. Why are they 800? They were 300. They should be at 300, not 800. Last time when they were 30, and then a viewer said they're 300, and I didn't believe him. And then I saw they're at 300. I'm not sure if they're actual people or bots, because when I looked at the followers, they had weird names. I don't know. They were at 300 at some point. They just get random boosts. I'm adding rails. Right now. Yeah, probably bots. I found your project yesterday and it looks so cool. Your work is amazing. I'll be right back, guys. I need 1 minute. What's up, guys? I'm back. I found your. Are you doing this for fun or game dev practice? I'm doing it to learn to make games so that I can make my own game. Because I recently, as I grew older, I stopped playing games because I cannot find a game that's fun to play. And I was like, why don't I make a game that I would love to invest like thousands of hours into? I cannot find a game to play because especially the AAA games, the like $60 games, the expensive ones, they're like you're playing an interactive movie. Like they're super boring for me, the new games. They're constantly cutscenes. You're just watching a movie, barely interacting and playing. And it's like I want to make a game that I can invest so many hours into to distract myself, but I cannot find a game to play like that. Yo! Yo! Detective Jones, thank you for gifting membership. I appreciate that. I got game. And just so I mentioned, guys, memberships are just for support because there were people donating, and I wanted those people to get something in return. And they are mostly the first tier is just badges, and the second tier is like a shout out in the videos. Like you're not missing out. Don't worry about it. These memberships are just so for support for the channel. Don't worry about them. Don't feel the need to get a membership. But thank you, Detective Jones. Like I appreciate it. I got a game yesterday and I've already got 5 hours on it. Nice. Yeah, let's continue on this. Let's continue on this. Is it possible to actually for us to play the game? This game, no. But my next project for sure, yes. It will be heavily inspired by Redstone. The next project will be available. That will be my ultimate goal. For the next project to be able to release it. I don't know how, but I'll figure it out. Like the next project. When this project is done, when we have implemented Redstone, I'll start the next project. And it will be an improvement to Redstone. It will be only Redstone. Yo, I just noticed here, look at how it connects with the redstone block. Look at how it's red here at the edges. That's interesting. I didn't notice that. Maybe that's the resource pack. What are you planning for your next project? I don't have a name, but I'm sure it will be inspired by redstone dust. Like the whole game will be just redstone dust. Do you plan? And it will be C++ and Relic for sure, because I love Relic. Do you plan to make an Atlas builder? Yeah, I'll probably have an Atlas builder. That's new law, I just saw that now. But maybe it's the resource pack, because we added the resource pack here that gives this outline, like the what's the power level. Different redstone colors. Yeah, imagine if we have blue stone in our project. Or like disco stone. 1664. Let's add this. 1664. Yeah, I don't have auto translation turbo games. I cannot see what you're trying to say. Sorry about that. It's also a series. Is your next project gonna be 3D for sure? It's going to be 3D 100%. How did I add blocks? I need to change the ID here. Let's add the rail. Do you prefer the new or old textures? And I prefer the old ones because I'm nostalgic to them, but probably gamers, new players prefer the new textures. Do you plan to do another stream tomorrow? I plan to do every day a stream. Today I was going to miss it because of the internet, the network. Will it be a progressive kind of game or a sandbox? Maybe a sandbox. Hello, good morning. The stream is good. Hey man, good morning bro. How are you? Is the live stream going well? For now, it's going well. The internet should be fine. It should be stable. The internet should be stable. Let's now make it possible to spawn rails. So in the main here, block hover. Here, let's add more options here. For K, when I press the third key to spawn rails. Rail. Is it rail or rails? Doesn't matter. Where is it? Here. A rail, just a rail. Let's start it and see if we have a rail. Invalid block ID. And what's the block ID? Oh, we don't have it here. Yeah. That's why. That's why we don't have it here. A rail. And here a rail. Now we should be able to spawn it. Not this. This is stone. Oh, the JSON file. We need to change the JSON file. Here it's using the stone. Rail flat. Let's do rail flat. Dude, watching you is great. I'm eating snack hamburger while watching you. Nice, nice. That's cool. Where's the rail? Are we spawning it? Bro, why are you using switch case for your methods? Why not? What's this? I can easily change it. What's this? I can place the torch, but I cannot see the rails. I think we need a render doc. Rail flat. Rail flat. And this is it. It's using the rail texture. It should be fine, actually. You hard-coded the blocks. Yeah, I hard... well, they're not fully hard-coded. Let me think about it. I think we need render doc. I need like to have this code because of this, for example, the redstone dust. It has logic on placement. We need to update the state. But I have JSON for the mesh. Like where it's not that bad. Like here is just like a configuration for the block mostly. But some of them have a block state that I need to manage. Like I need the classes. I cannot do it without them. Like I cannot do the logic from JSON files. I need the code. There's no question about it. What if we go in debug mode? JSON is for a very popular app. Waybar. Let's spawn the rail. It's still not spawning. Okay, let's build release and we'll open it in render doc. Let's open it in render doc. Load settings. We need the CPP clone and launch it. And is this the debug version? This is probably the debug version. Okay, now we are looking at the rail. And let's screenshot it. Yo, I kinda want to see a rip also. Do you have plans for multiplayer? No, no multiplayer. And no repository, sadly. Let's see the draw call. Highlight draw call. And let's see, do we render at least a mesh? Is the problem with the texture? Oh, it's not finding the texture. I figured it out. It's not finding the texture. We didn't export it here from Aspirite. We didn't export it. That's why. That's the issue. Sorry, guys. Where do we export it? Here. Resource. Textures. Atlas. Replace. That's it. Now we should have rails. Why do we keep spawning in the desert? Because I've programmed it like that. Yo, we have rails. We have rails. But they are just flat. They're just flat. We have rails. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we have rails. It's cool that we have rails. We should now make them to place them on different rotations and to make them like to have the curves. The cacti look cool, nice. Like we need to make them curve like this. Excuse me. Like this. We need to make them curve like this. And to be able to place them like this differently. To place them like this. Actually, the lighting is less advanced on the cacti. Is C a good choice for making a Minecraft like in Raylib? I'm using C++. And I like using C++ and Raylib a lot. A lot, man. I love it. It's awesome. Just using OpenGL was very hard. Your movement is more choppy than in Minecraft. Did you choose the desert biome because that's where most redstone constructions are made? Or is there another reason? I just wanted a different biome. And the desert biome was the simplest to do. Because it's just sand, cactus, and then bushes. It's not deep. It's not deep. Your movement is more choppy than in Minecraft movement. Well, my current movement is just the camera. Love from Morocco, nice. The movement is just the camera. It's nothing fancy. And it's I'm using just what Raylib provides. Like this is Raylib code, the camera movement. I haven't implemented the camera myself. Doing C is fine. Yeah, it's a fly cam. Now for the... we did the easiest part. To have here the mesh of the rail. Then Bedrock uses C++? Yeah, Bedrock uses C++. I'm pretty sure it does. The next step would be to make it rotate. Like to rotate this when we place it, to not be constantly towards the north and south, to be able to place it towards the east and west. That will be the next step. Advice for someone who wants to enter the field of programming but doesn't know where to start. It doesn't matter from where you start, like don't overthink it. You just need to start. And through experience and experimenting, you'll find what excites you and where you're gravitate towards. Because I started with making websites. I didn't like websites, and so then I moved to something else, and I finally landed to here. Like it's a marathon. It really doesn't matter. You can manage to well with C. Yo, bro. Don't overthink it. Just start, experiment, and see what makes you happy. Like what do you prefer personally? Because every person is different. Some people like prefer to use Golang. Other people prefer to like be on Linux and use C. Two great minds think alike. Two minds think alike. And it would be easy to implement, to be able to rotate the mesh towards east and west. It will be easy because it's through the block state. I noticed here it has a block state. If you look at the top left, look at how it has like north-south. And here and... oh, come on. And here it's east-west. That's it. That's it. So we just need to add the block state, which we already implemented for redstone dust and the torch. It will not be that difficult. 6% of businesses banking is still in COBOL. Yeah, COBOL is an interesting language. Like I think it was like mostly using English, because I created my own like programming language that's only in English. But that was way long time ago, and it's not like something interesting. Create some state enums mapped to textures. Yeah, I would probably have an enum for the block state. If it ain't broke, don't touch it. Yeah. Yeah, let's add the block state. But it's cool we have the mesh now. But it needs to have a block state. So here, it's easy to add a block state. We just put it here. And we'll do an enum state. Should it be uppercase? Yeah, why not? State. And it's, what should it be? North, south, and east, west, I think. And east, west. North, south, east, west. And here it will have what's the block state? The shape. It will have shape that is state, the shape, and by default it's north south. By default it's that. By default is that. And what's next? We need to rotate it based on the shape, but we also need to be able to change that shape. Let me think about it. Think he'll make a separate rel curve. We don't need to make it separate. We'll just use the... I'll see. We'll see how Minecraft does it. Not this Minecraft. Where is Minecraft? Here. And where is the curve? Here. It's still type rel. It's still... Oh, and it's shape southeast. So there are other shapes. There is southeast. That's interesting. Where is... Here. So there is southeast. What else? This is east-west. Then probably, and this is northeast, and then northwest probably. Oops, wrong Minecraft. Maybe have the blocks construct themselves based on client position and block. I'll just change the block face, the block state, and the block state will change the mesh itself. How many tabs we have open? Don't worry about it. Use struct instead of class, then remove public. Yeah, but can we have inheritance if it's struct? Do we? Yeah, okay, we have inheritance. Okay, thank you, Wix. You're the brain. You're the brain here. Yo, the block constructors needs to take client position, rotation, and block face. Not the constructor. I was thinking to have it like here on placement, and I take the information for the current position, but I'll think about it. Are you going to add multiplayer and do networking? No. No, I'll not. It's not worth it. For me personally, it's not worth it. Let me think about it. Or single player is better. Because here I need to create this state. I need where the player is. Let me think about. Yeah, here. I need where the player is looking. When player is looking towards the class is the same as a struct. The only difference is default visibility. Hello, pizza. You have east, west twice. No southwest. Okay, I'll check it out. You guys have better vision than me. Why do you have east, west? Yeah, north, south. East, west. Let's remove it. Southeast. Southwest. Probably. And like this. Yeah, like this. It's not like Java Star class. Okay. No southwest, but 2 east west. Yeah, it's south. Thank you, William. Thank you. As I said, here, this block state depends on where the player is looking. That's it. And this is on placement. I have a callback on placement here that takes just the information of the current position so that I can get additional information of neighbors, etc. But I cannot get information of the player. But maybe if I put the player inside of the world singleton and to have a function here, give me player, and here on placement for the rel to check where the player is looking, so that I don't need to give it here as additional information. That's maybe one approach. But I need to see where the player is looking towards. I need that information. Where the player is looking. I need that information. And how will I get it? That's one approach. To have it here in the world singleton. To have a getter and to store the player in the world singleton data. Here in world data. To store the player. And to have access to it. Because there's only one player in our single player world. Why is world a singleton? It will be too public and coupled into everything. Because I'm still an average programmer. Because I'm still learning. Local player. Let me think about it. Learning better than me, don't worry about it. Where should I put the player? And for now, the player is just a camera, it's not anything fancy. The player is just some kind of a camera. Where's the player? When I look at C++ code, I see hieroglyphs. Brother, you're a better programmer than me. There isn't something like a better programmer, because programming is a vast field. There are many aspects to programming. Player, you only need one player. Yeah, I'll add him. I'll set him to be in the world. Let me think about it. Get camera look direction. What about the nether end? We don't need them because we're focusing just on redstone. Because in my Java clone, I tried to implement everything, and that's why everything is mediocre and with problems. I'll just do one world. So that we can have an unfair advantage. Let me think about it. Yeah, let's have the camera be inside of the world. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Let's have the camera here. And where do we initialize everything? Do we have init? We don't. Let's have init. Here, can I make this a structure? Wix will be mad at me. For what line are you saying that comment? Static void init. Static void init. And inside of the here we need to set up the camera. And I need to ban someone. A second, guys. Delete it. Let's set up the camera. Just complaining about CPP and Rusts. I see, okay. If you will be making starting menu screen with panorama, will you make title Minecraft C++ edition? I already have that, like here in the Java clone. I have the main menu. And here I don't have any logo. I don't need to do a logo. I cannot use Minecraft logo. Like I don't have the rights. Because even though this is just a video, players shouldn't be confused that this is something official from Minecraft. Like it needs to be clearly stated that this is a fun game, not affiliated with Minecraft. If I put the Mojang or the Minecraft logo, some people would get confused, and I don't want that. And let's set up the camera. Let's remove this and do world init. This is Minecraft CPP edition. What you doing? I forgot. We're doing the rails. We're adding rails. We're adding rails. World init. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's static. Yeah, it's static. It's static. And here we set up the camera. Data. Or world data. Yeah, it's that. It's world data. Or should I like call it player? Should I call it player? It's just a camera. Yeah, I'll leave it as camera. Why not? Oh, okay, player. I'll call it player. But let's like refactor rename it player. Please wait. I'm waiting. Apply. Like this. We have the camera, the player. And inside of the world, let's do a getter. Camera 3D. Get camera or get player? Get player camera. Camera. Let's do that. And here should it be like a reference? Do I need to do a reference here? What happened to redstone that you make? I still have it. I still have it. Let me think about it. Okay, let's rename it to player camera here. Here, let's rename it. Player camera. And here, return world data player camera. Like that. And so, and where do we use it? I should get errors now. Here. World get player camera. And here as well. And here as well. Here as well. Here. 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 Man, I use it so many places. Here. Here, here, and that should be it. You should get to stuffing the player camera into player object for when you add other things. Why React perfectly working? I'd rather use C++ than Rust. I got more experience with it. I like C++. Rust is too complicated for me. Somebody asked for redstone dust. Here is the redstone dust. It's completed. And now we are doing the rails. And now for the rails on placement. Here we can actually get the camera information. Let's do on placement. And we need to do update block state. Yeah, redstone is awesome. Let's do on placement and maybe update block state. Maybe update block state. Yeah, let's even call it here. And give it the position details. So here, the only thing I want to change, I'm playing Turing Complete. Will game be 3D version of it? I don't get what you mean by that. Do you think it's possible to do the same things in Unity as in Minecraft? Or are there many obstacles? I'm not using Unity as of now. Bluestone when? We already had Bluestone in like 2 streams. Also, my update system works in 2 parts. The next stick or this stick, if you haven't yet. Very dangerous. I'm not doing ticks as of now. But I'll need to add them for the redstone repeater, for the delays. Because it uses ticks. But as of now, everything is instant. Anyways, go by William. Turing Complete is a game about making CPU architecture. You make your own language. That sounds fun. Love the fact that there are still some people who make clone games of popular ones. Really hope that many projects will live. That's nice. Here, I want to set the shape. I want to set it to either south, north-south, or to east-west. One of these options, depending on where the player is looking. That's what I want. So here, if we're looking like this is the north-south, because we're looking towards north-south. And the moment we start looking towards east-west, it changes to east-west. That's what we want. And we have code like that inside of the main. Here inside of the main, we already have code like that. And where is it? It's here in the get camera look at direction. And I return direction here. Also, this is just a string. Yeah, it's a string. It's just a string. I'll just copy it, even though that's a bad practice. And when I have the working result, I may abstract it away and use the abstraction in both places. This is just for the F3 debug information. Here when I press F3 and where I get the direction, that's it. So if we go here in the block, let's paste it. Let's see now. And how will we know which direction we are? So here it's north-south. Here it's north-south. And here it's east-west. Else, the default will be just north-south. Like that. And what else? Here, world, get player camera. Like that. Like that. Like that. And what else? And here, no. And we need to change generating the mesh. We need custom function for that. We need a custom one. Here. We need a custom one. Like this. And let's copy one example. Yeah, let's copy just this. Like this. And we just need to see the rotation. Here it's rel flat. And here we need to set up the rotation. Let me think about it. So if shape equals north south, else if shape equals east west, else like this. Here default will be 0 rotation and north south is 0 rotation, and here it's 90 degrees. And hopefully this will do it. Like this, like this. Oh, we need to set it that it's has a block state. We need to set it that it has a block state so that it's not cached. And it will work. Was on the agenda? We're just adding rails. We're just adding rails. Let's remove this. Yeah, now we can rotate them. Yes. Now we can rotate them. It will be pretty easy adding them. It will be pretty easy to add them. Yeah, it will be pretty easy. Do you have the redstone torch logic? I don't have the redstone torch logic. Agenda is we have about like 42 minutes. We have about 42 minutes, let's say. We have 42 minutes of streaming, and in those 42 minutes, I'll want to complete the rails. So as of now, we can place them like in different directions based on where we're looking, but we need the corners. We need the corners and we need them to go up and down. That's what we need. And then we'll add the rails that can get powered. That's the goal. And to be able to power them with the redstone torch. And that will, I think it will give us hints on how to power redstone dust. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing pretty well actually. I'm surprised. I'm surprised we're doing that well. I'm not losing the stream, am I? Since my network is really bad. Once you have the redstone torch logic, then redstone computers be possible. Hopefully. But my network is very bad. guys. Hopefully you will notice it. Hopefully you will not notice it, but my network is really bad. Yeah, dust and torch is all you need. I'll come back. I need 1 minute. I'm back. What's up? The stream is crashing. Oh, it's just my network. It's just my network. Because I called my internet service providers and they said they have they have problems they need to solve. Like with some important cable, something's wrong. They said by the end of the day they'll be able to fix it, and it's the end of the day and they haven't fixed it. And I was like, I still want to stream, and I started the stream. Maybe if I change some settings, because here it's like saying error, not receiving enough data. So yeah, I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry guys. Maybe if I change the resolution, but that will be, I'll just hope they manage to solve it, like the internet service provider manages to solve it. I hope they manage to solve it. Let's do the cross. Let's do the cross. We're not finished with this. Let's do the cross, and also in the main. I was spending the last few hours figuring out why the world position integer division by accident. Here when we spawn blocks, redstone, dust, here the default one, I want it to be the rails. I want it to be the rails. And what else? We need a new mesh, so let's copy rail flat and see what we need to use. Rail raised, rail corner. It uses rail curved. So let's do rail curved. Rail curved. And where is it? Raised, flat, raised, rail curved. Let's do this. And we need a texture. We need a texture. Corner. We need this texture. Like that. In division, death wish. Rail curved. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. How do we need to... When is it called? A rail curved is called like this. That's when we have a curve. Oh, we can have two curves, one after the other. We can have two curves. And if the stream is bad, don't worry, I'm recording it, so when I decide to make a video about it, the video will have no issues. So even if the stream fails, it's all recorded, so it's not a problem. But for tomorrow, hopefully it gets solved. Hopefully. Okay, so we're just looking at the neighbors. If the neighbors are like this, it's like this. If they're like this, they just connect. It's not a curve. But if they're like this, then it should curve. It should curve. Or if it's like this, what? Oh, look at how it prioritizes the left. It prioritizes the left. Or for a second, actually, it doesn't matter. Or like this. Which one will it pick? Yeah, okay. And so, yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So on placement, I think the right feel left out. Here on placement, we are checking where we're looking. Can you explain what algorithm you use to find neighbors? I just have information of the current position with a special class I made, and this class can go up, down, east, west, south, north, and it just changes the current position, and like it's not anything fancy. It's super simple. And I have the same class in the Java clone. Like this has helped me for all the algorithms, this class, to move around inside of the world, because you have subchunks. You need to manage going from one subchunk to the other. You need to manage that. And this class keeps track of the current subchunk, of the current local location and block origin. It keeps track of it. I just need to tell it to go, or in which direction to go, if I want to change the current one, or to get if I want a new class. What is the difference between the one with and the one with? Yeah, I just said it. The reference changes the current one, and get just creates a new one, because sometimes I want to just change the current one, and other times I want a new position because I want to go back. That's when I make a different one to easily come back to a location. I use them in the ambient occlusion for the subchunks. Ambient, here for the ambient occlusion, here I used get, which uses this one without the reference, because I get a new one, so that I don't change this top one. And this is how I traverse the world. Let's focus. When we create it, the YouTube player likes to send me back by like 10 seconds. It's because of my internet, because of my network. Here I have dropped frames, like half of the frames are missing. Like it's on my end, the issue. It's on my end. Like it's very bad, my internet. Because of the internet provider, they have some problems. The internet provider has problems. They told me they'll fix it by the end of the day, but they didn't, sadly. Think about it. How are we going to approach this? Yeah, here, update block state. Well, first, before we see where the player is looking, we need to check the neighbors. We need to check the neighbors. And actually, yeah. If there are no neighbors, that's when we need to see where the player is looking. How can I stream both on Twitch and YouTube? Currently, I can only stream on Twitch or on YouTube. I stream with this plugin, AITUM Multistream, and it allows me to multi-stream. And it's free one, and it's free. I mean, do you check all blocks in the world until you get the block standing on the south? No, if I have the position, I can get it instantly. There's obvious plugins for it. Okay, thank you. Here I have the current position, and using it, I can easily get the neighbors. Do you think it's possible to do the same things in Unity as in Minecraft? There are many obstacles. One obstacle is the mip maps. I couldn't manage to set them up in Unity. The mip maps. Like, there is a big difference. Minecraft is made with OpenGL, and you don't have OpenGL in Unity. In Unity, you just use Unity. So it will be, you can expect it to have a different experience making a Minecraft clone. It will be different, for sure. But it's possible. You'll have a Minecraft clone, it will just not be exactly one-to-one, but it will be a Minecraft clone. Rails being powered can control the direction of the curve. Really? Can control the direction of the curve. I didn't know that. What were we going to do? I got distracted. Oh yeah, I was going to look at the redstone. How I was getting the neighbors for the redstone. How did I get them? Here, all of these neighbors. I needed something simpler. I need something simpler. Rel on placement here. I don't need down. Oh, actually, I need down and up, since rails can go down and up as well. Damn it. They can go down and up, yeah. Damn it. Oh, come on, man. Oh, that will be a chore. Yeah. Yeah, here it knows it has. Oh my god, it's the same as the redstone dust. Oh, it's the same as the redstone dust. And it was very annoying to implement. Let me think about it. What if here we have another one? Like here, if we have it like this, what will it do? It connected them. That's interesting. Connected them. Yeah, it's... So do you prioritize what direction the rail curves to if they're multiple? I don't... As of now, I'm not doing the curves. Like, I'm doing them, I haven't done them. As of now, I'm still doing them. Yeah, I need to look for up and down as well. Oh, what if there's another case? What if here we have this? What about this case where we have them like this? What will it prioritize? It failed. It didn't. It cannot go up. It cannot go up. But it prioritized this one. That's weird. Okay, what if it's going from here like this? Southeast. I don't know what they prioritize. This is on the x-axis, and this is on the south-north axis. Yeah, this is the north side. This is the north. This is east. And this is west. This is south. So this is east, south. So maybe, yeah, it's prioritizing south, east, like you're saying. It's going here. And it cannot do it. It cannot do it. But here it manages to do it. I don't like it can't run and go up at the same time. This is the part I don't like. Because this is annoying to implement. And I'm sure this has been annoying for them, but it's their game, their project. They have a player base. They have motivation to go through this boring part. Because it's like they have a huge game and players will have fun when it's finally implemented. You have a satisfaction when it's done because players will love it. But in my case, I'm just doing a clone. Nobody will care when it's done. Because like, sure, in the video, there'll be very short-lived satisfaction. Like, it's a chore to have to figure out all the possible states. This part is a chore. Rails can go down, but not up, I think, well from one block. There just isn't a mesh for the curve that goes up. They haven't implemented it. That's the issue. There just isn't a mesh for it. Yeah, that complicates it. That complicates it. Let me think about it. What are we going to do? Let's just look at the few neighbors. Let's ignore up and down. Let's ignore up and down. Let's ignore up and down. Is neighbor rel? If the neighbor is rel, that's it, and we'll have the curve rel. That's it. That's what we're going to do. And here, let's do some checks. If I've got to go by Creeper, it's 10 p.m. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for being here. Don't worry about it. If we have... If... let's see now. If we have... If north neighbor is rel and south neighbor is rel, the shape is equals north-south. Else, if we have east, if east neighbor is rel and west neighbor is rel, let me think about it. It's not that simple, because what about this case? I'm not covering this case. Or maybe to first cover the corners. Yeah, let's first cover the corners. That would be easier. If north neighbor is rel, yeah, just like with the redstone. And that's what I said, it's a chore to implement it because it's complicated. And like the investment is not worth it. It's not worth it. It really is not worth it. That's why I'm not sure about it. But I'll do what I can in this stream. Do you store blocks positions in an array or Euler algorithm? I don't store block positions. I don't need to, since the subchunks have an array of blocks. Like I store the block type in arrays. That's what I store. I don't store the position. North, east neighbor is rel. Then else if northwest, and now the same for the south. South, the same for the south. Now else if either of these and then either of these. Here shape is east west, and here shape is south west. Here shape is southeast. Here northwest. Here northeast. And now what? Here else. This should mean there are no real neighbors. That's where we'll use where the player is looking. That's when we use where the player is looking. It became a bit complicated. And now let's do the rendering of the mesh. Let's do the rendering of the mesh here. This is just the rotations. Let me think about it. Let's just go over the here. Let's do std string JSON file name. I think I even had it. No, okay. I had JSON model file name. I had this. You've motivated me to start on C++ currently using code Academy. Any other resources recommend? The journal, Learn CPP website. Those are the two. But most importantly, to just make projects and invest little time every day, like 1 or 3 hours a day. And to be mindful of what interests you. To not let yourself get bored. And here I need the rotation. And let's go over the shape as a switch and cover all the cases. Case north south. Is it like this? State of the naming is bad. South. Sure. Let's copy paste. East, west, and then north, west, east, and then What was the other part? South. 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 CPP is not my cup of tea. That's completely normal. Java wasn't my cup of tea, but it's the cup of tea of other people. Like, it's completely okay. For other people, it's C#. Like, everything's fine. Thank you, I appreciate your advice. I also follow C++ minor later in my course. Don't worry about it. If it's north-south, rotation is 0. If it's east-west, rotation is 90 degrees. And the JSON file name is this. That's the JSON file name. That's the JSON file name. So on to keep it up, broski. Thank you. Sid Jedi, oh, I remember you because I like your name. May the force be with you. Yeah, it will be like this. And now I'll do the same for these ones, but here it will be rail curved. Curved. And I'm not sure about the rotations. I'm not sure about the rotations. We can try it out. Rotation. We can try it out. Let's remove all of this. Like this. And let's start it. Winch resolve really useful. It's interesting that Minecraft uses a block state file to generate the mesh cause effects. Oh, Maskeli, what's up? You're back. You're back. Here it's not doing its thing. Oh, I haven't implemented the texture. And I haven't implemented the texture. It needs this one. It needs this one. Color mode needs this one. Like this. And let's export it. And what are the coordinates? 3264. 3264. Somebody remember it? I may forget it. Here. 3264. And here, what is the texture name? Rail curved. It's this one. Let's test it. Let's test it. Yo, we have the curve. We have the curve. But it needs to be rotated. It needs to be rotated. We have the curve. And it needs to update the neighbors as well. It needs to update the neighbors. Let's update the neighbors now. Yeah, I know it's the wrong curve. It's kind of obvious. On update. Not change signature. Come on. Damn it. I have to copy paste on update. On update. Or just the rails today. Oh, just the rails. Just the rails. We don't have the time for minecarts. It updated them. It updates the neighbors now. It updates the neighbors. But this face should be the right one. Oh, they don't have a collision box as well. A block outline. What's the one for the curve? It's the whole block. It's a simple one. It's a simple one. I need example of this here. Let's add it so it's from the zeros up to 1 on the Y and 16 on the others. Probably. Let's check it out. Minecraft would be fundamental for mounts. Yeah. Now they have the block outline. Now the only thing we need is to solve these curves to be the right ones. We just need to rotate them. Please add ambient occlusion. Bro, what do you think this is? What do you think this is? You don't have to check the upper neighbors to update, so... You could just make a JSON for each direction. What is the default for the rotations? So towards the southeast. Towards the southeast is the default. Yes, southeast. So here. No. Here. Southeast. Where is it? Southeast is this. This should be 0 rotation. Southeast. So southwest should be 180, I think. 180 southwest. Northeast should be... let me visualize it. So it's like this, then this, then this. So it's like this, this. Northeast. Let's do 90. Okay, let's just test the southwest if it's working. Southwest. So this is west and this is south. Yeah, North, west. I'm confused. This is south. This is west. Southwest. What about southeast? Let me think about it. So, so west and south. Let's do 0 rotations again. I think we got it wrong. Let's do 0 rotations again. And we're close. We're very close. Okay, this is perfect. This is east. Yeah, east, south. Right? East, south. Southeast. Wait, you already have a block rotation system? Yeah, sure. Like I'm just using the block state and block state rotates the mesh itself. It's very simple. Wait, this is towards the north. I need towards the south. And like this. Yes, southeast works. And here it's southwest. Southwest needs a rotation. It needs a rotation. Southwest. Yeah, southwest needs a rotation. Let's do 90. Let's do 90. South. Yes. Yes. It's done. And now we need to do the north. We need to do the north. North, what should we do for the north? Let's rotate both 90 degrees. Let's try that. Let's do both 90 degrees. Let's do both 90 and see what changes. This is north. Let's do 180. Let's do 180. No, we're close. One of them needs to be 270. One of them needs to be 270. So towards the northeast needs to be 270. Northeast 270. And it should be done. It should be done. So north. Yeah. Oh, we have the circle. We have a circle. Oh, I think it shouldn't be like this. I think it shouldn't be like this. Because in Minecraft, I think you can do them. You can do them. I think I need to change the prioritizations. Yeah. I need to change the prioritizations. No, it should be like this. But here it gets like this. But if I have distance between them, it's fine. If I have distance, it's fine. Like it's fully working if I have distance. Yeah, it's cool. And it cannot go up. It cannot go up. Yeah, it's cool. Well, we are like at 2 hours for the stream. Usually we do 3 hours, but we started later. So we'll do a summary of what happened and we'll end it. We'll not be able to go an extra hour. So in this stream, we were thinking about what to do from here. We had in the previous stream we had completed the redstone dust mesh, and we couldn't do the torches. We couldn't do the torches, and we were thinking what to do next. And I decided it will be easier to do the redstone rails, especially the powered ones. And my idea was that the powered rails would give us hints on how to power the redstone dust. And that's why I started working on the rails, and we managed to implement the rail mesh. Like we can place them however we want. The only problem is if we like make them pretty close to each other, they become a circle. And that's bad. So when they're close to each other, they don't work. But if we have distance between them, it's completely fine. This is what we did in the 2-hour stream. Yeah, we need to change the prioritizations. Have you heard of Leaked Legacy Console? I've heard about it, but haven't looked at it. I think Redstone Dust was like irrelevant. Yeah, and that was it for this stream. That was it for this stream. It was a cool stream. I liked it. And that was it. Satoshi. Yeah, thank you guys, and that was it for today. Hopefully tomorrow the internet gets solved. Hopefully. But I doubt it. I doubt it. Because it doesn't depend on me. Yeah, bye guys. Thank you for watching and coming to the live.